And ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a simple question. What separates the successful from the unsuccessful? What makes the difference between a dream and reality? I'll tell you, consistency. The power of consistency is the game changer, the secret sauce, the key that unlocks the door to greatness. Now let me break it down for you. You don't become great overnight. You don't build a fortune, a legacy, or a life worth living in one day. Success is not an event, it's a process. And that process is driven by one thing: consistency. Imagine a river cutting through a rock. It doesn't happen because of the strength of the water, but because of the persistence, the consistency of that water flowing day in and day out. That's what it takes to make an impact. You've got to keep showing up, keep doing the work, even when it's tough, even when you don't feel like it, even when no one's watching. You see, talent can only take you so far, but when you combine talent with consistency, that's when you start to see real results. It's about doing the right things over and over again. Whether it's waking up early, putting in the extra hours, or simply staying true to your word, consistency is what makes it all stick. But let me tell you something else. Consistency isn't just about what you do, it's about who you are. It's about the habits you build, the character you develop, and the standards you set for yourself. When you're consistent, you build trust with others, and most importantly, trust with yourself. And trust is the foundation of any meaningful success. Now, don't get it twisted. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. You're going to slip up, you're going to fall, and you're going to face setbacks. But the difference between those who make it and those who don't is that the ones who make it get back up and keep going. They understand that every step forward, no matter how small, adds up over time. So I challenge you today, be consistent. Commit to the process. Show up every day with the same energy, the same passion, and the same determination. Because when you do that, when you harness the power of consistency, you become unstoppable. You create momentum, you build resilience, and you pave the way for lasting success. Remember this: consistency is the bridge between your goals and your achievements. It's not flashy, it's not glamorous, but it works. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. So go out there and be consistent, not just today, not just tomorrow, but every single day. That's how you win the game of life. Success is a process, not an event. Success isn't something that happens overnight or by chance. It's the result of a long, often challenging process that requires dedication and persistence. Consistency is what keeps that process going. It's about showing up every single day, putting in the work, even when you don't feel like it, and staying focused on your goals. You may not see results immediately, but with time, consistent efforts compound and eventually lead to breakthroughs. The key is to keep moving forward step by step, knowing that each action you take is building towards something greater. Talent is limited without consistency. While talent is important, it alone is not enough to achieve lasting success. You can be the most talented person in the room, but if you lack consistency, your potential will remain untapped. It's about making the right choices repeatedly, day in and day out. Consistency allows you to refine your skills, build expertise, and establish a solid foundation for your talent to shine. The world is full of talented individuals who never realize their potential because they failed to be consistent. On the other hand, those who might not have had extraordinary talent but were consistent often find themselves achieving extraordinary things. Trust is built through consistency. Being consistent in your actions creates reliability. When people see that you consistently show up, follow through on your commitments, and maintain your standards, they begin to trust you. This trust is essential for building strong relationships, both personally and professionally. But it's not just about earning the trust of others. Consistency also helps you build trust in yourself. When you consistently meet your own expectations and goals, you prove to yourself that you can be relied upon. This self-trust strengthens your confidence and empowers you to take on even greater challenges. Consistency shapes character. Consistency isn't just about the actions you take, it's about who you become as a result of those actions. By consistently making good decisions, maintaining your values, and striving for excellence, you develop a strong character. Your habits, which are formed through consistent behavior, define your character. And your character, in turn, determines your destiny. Over time, consistency helps you build the resilience, discipline, and integrity needed to achieve success, not only in your career, but in every aspect of your life. It's about becoming the person who is worthy of the success you seek. Setbacks are part of the journey. Consistency doesn't mean you won't face obstacles or setbacks along the way. In fact, challenges are inevitable, but what matters is how you respond to those setbacks. Consistency is about perseverance, continuing to push forward, even when things get tough. It's about getting back on track after a failure, learning from your mistakes, and using those lessons to keep moving forward. The most successful people are not those who never face difficulties, but those who remain consistent despite them. They understand that setbacks are just temporary detours, not dead ends. Consistency creates momentum. One of the most powerful effects of consistency is the momentum it creates. When you consistently work towards your goals, each effort builds upon the last, creating a sense of progress and forward motion. This momentum makes it easier to maintain your efforts over time, as each small success motivates you to keep going. Once you have momentum on your side, it becomes easier to stay on track, and the path to your goals becomes clearer. Momentum turns the uphill battle of achieving success into a steady climb, and with enough consistency, it can even feel like coasting towards your destination. Small steps lead to big results. Consistency isn't about making grand gestures or taking huge leaps every day. It's about taking small, deliberate steps that add up over time. These small actions may seem insignificant on their own, but when you do them consistently, they lead to significant achievements. Whether it's practicing a skill, saving money, or working on a project, every small effort contributes to the bigger picture. The power of consistency lies in the cumulative effect of these small steps. Over time, they create the foundation for the big results you seek, proving that success is often the sum of small, consistent efforts. Consistency is the uncelebrated hero behind every success story. It's not glamorous, it's not flashy, but it's what gets the job done. Consistency is the glue that holds your dreams together, the bridge that connects your goals with your achievements, and the fuel that powers your journey to success. It shapes your character, builds trust, creates momentum, and turns small steps into big results. Through consistency, you'll overcome setbacks, outlast talent, and make the impossible possible. In the end, it's not about being the most talented or the luckiest, it's about being the most consistent. That's how you win the game.